following files have been classified top secret by order of the administrator. General Notice 001-Alpha. In order to prevent knowledge of SCP-001 from being leaked, several such no-false SCP-001 files have been created alongside the true files/files. All files concerning the nature of SCP-001, including the decoys, are protected by a memetic kill agent designed to immediately cause cardiac arrest in any non-authorized personnel attempting to access the file, revealing the true nature of SCP-001 to the general public is cause for execution, except as required under... Warning, any non-authorized personnel accessing this file will be immediately terminated through bare manling for memetic kill agent. Scrolling down without proper memetic inoculation will result in immediate cardiac arrest followed by death. You have been warned. Memetic kill agent activated. Continued life signs confirmed. Removing safety interlocks. Welcome, authorized personnel. Please select your desired file. Item, SCP-001. Object class, Keter. Special containment procedures. To date, no adequate containment procedures has been developed to deal with the possible threat posed by SCP-001. This is due in part to the controversial nature of the item and debates concerning the necessity of its containment. This controversy is reflected in the item's changing object class and the procedures utilized in this containment. The current administration, despite charges of paranoia, has classed the object Keter while requesting permission from a higher object class to be created and applied uniquely to this item, considering it to be the most dangerous of all known or possible items. The reason for this classification and changing attitudes towards SCP-001 are dealt with in the description and notes. At present, SCP-001 is located in a code-locked briefcase made of high-tensile reinforced polymer. The room and the briefcase are monitored at all times by security cameras. The briefcase cannot be opened without anonymous special clearance from all current O5 officers. The briefcase itself is stored in a small, fully lit single-room off-site building erected in... Class D personnel are posted to guard the building, but may not enter without an aforementioned agreement from the O5 officers under threat of immediate termination. This off-site building exists for the sole purpose of housing SCP-001 and is wired for detonation in an emergency. It is the opinion of the current administration that SCP-001 represents the greatest threat to national and global security known to exist. Nevertheless, due to special circumstances regarding its mode of function, further research on the item is disallowed, despite its promotion in the past when SCP-001 was contained in minimum security conditions. Description: SCP-001 is a simple sheaf of papers stapled together in the top left corner. The top sheet is a covering sheet reading simply, confidential report on special items, classified. The number of subsequent papers stapled to this covering sheet is intermediate and have ranged from 3 to 30. The report is unsigned and its origin is unknown. The first appearance of this report was on when it appeared on the desk of deceased. The report and the type described the living room SCP-002. Shortly after reading the report with incredulity, was contacted by phone regarding said item. The next time pursued SCP-001, it described not the living room, but biological motherboard. Pursued SCP-001, it described not the living biological motherboard, SCP-003. Immediately closed SCP-001, thinking it was a different report, and searched for the original report on SCP-002. Not finding He again opened SCP-001, and this time it described not SCP-003, but the 12 rusty keys in the door. SCP-004. Closed the report once more and opened it immediately to read of skeleton key SCP-005. It is not known what the next actions of might have been. At varying times following this incident, the aforementioned items were discovered. Insufficient research exits the concerning correlations between SCP-001 and all known other items. However, it has been established that every agent regarding the discovery of a new SCP item has followed a report on that same item appearing beneath the cover sheet of SCP-001. The current administration regards this coincidence as proof of causal connection. Additional notes. Whether SCP-001 is to be regarded as an advanced warning system, or whether SCP-001 itself is to be regarded as the creator of items requiring special containment, remains to be seen. However, the distinction is unimportant in the eyes of the current administration. The fact remains, no new SCP items appear unless SCP-001 is opened and read. It is for this reason that the current administration refuses to repeat the mistakes of the past that have resulted in over 1,000 SCP items coming to the knowledge of the SCP unit. Arguments concerning the non-lethality of SCP-001 itself, its theoretically beneficial use as an SCP warning system, or it's a progenitor of advanced biological and non-biological weapons, have not swayed the current administration, nor have arguments criticizing the extreme containment procedures employed to respect an item that displays no nefarious qualities and is not animate as such. Critics are reminded that these procedures are intended to not contain the item itself, but to isolate it from human interaction, which is to be regarded as the true threat. Although the current administration refuses to move the object from isolation, bearing special authorization, as noted above, past administrations have counseled daily with the Apollyon, and future administrators will no doubt counsel similar behavior. Nevertheless, it is opinion of the current administration that bearing the destruction of SCP-001, it is to be contained until such a time when responsibility for its containment falls upon future administrations. Well, that was the first SCP-001 proposal. Hope you guys liked it. Like and subscribe for more videos. And this is my actual first SCP reading, so sorry if it's kind of bad. Goodbye.